Hello everyone. The analytical community is with you. System.GURU.Markets. Let's start with general data on the corporation. If necessary, you can pause the video. You can study all the indicators of the company in question more thoroughly. Now let's look at the company's current fundamental indicators. PCB Bancorp, ticker PCB. The review was created based on current information at the time, March 21st, 2025. According to Classification Guru, Markets Company PCB Bancorp belongs to the subcategory Bank Classic. 248 companies take part in the assessment. This is very representative. We'll see the order table at the end of the video. Total result for the company under study, 7 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.3 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire stock market in general, you can see that the average score for the stock market as a whole is 1.9 points, against a score of 7 points for PCB Bancorp. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price, PCB Bancorp, and subcategory companies, we see that over the last 12 months, stocks PCB Bancorp showed a change of 22.5%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory of 22.6%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Market capitalization of the company PCB Bancorp valued at $0.27 billion, with a subcategory market capitalization of $1,211 billion. PCB Bancorp has a share of 0.022% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.29 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $999 billion. PCB Bancorp constitutes a share of 0.029%. Comparing the shares of market and balance capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share PCB Bancorp in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 0.022%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.029%. This is a 32% increase in market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory, good, 1 point. The analyzed organization's debt obligations amount to $0.026 billion. Debt to book capitalization is 9% of capital. Result on the company's debts, very good, 2 points. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 10.9. With an average in the subcategory of 13.2, this is 17% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $25 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $31 million. 25.7% more than now. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price to revenue balance is 1.4. The average in the subcategory is 1.5. This is 7% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the market value to revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $190 million. Forward revenue for the next 12 months is expected to be $240 million. 26% more than currently. Assessment of projected future sales performance in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 13%, with an average for the subcategory of 11.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.4%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of personnel in the subcategory is 0.02%. This is 10% less than the market capitalization share. And this reflects the discrepancy between the current market value of the company PCB Bancorp, probably towards revaluation. The amount of capital per company employee is $1,048,000. And for the subcategory, $924,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's indicators is 13.4%. Estimation of the amount of company capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit for each employee of the company is $96,100, with an average for the subcategory of $69,900. And the difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 38%. Estimation of profit per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. Sales volume for each employee of the company is $741,000. In the subcategory $601,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 23%. Estimation of revenue per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of sales transactions is 0.3%, with an average for the subcategory of 1.9%. This is the valuation of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 46% for the company PCB Bancorp, whereas in the subcategory this level is 52%. Potentially, shares of the subcategory are valued in the same way as shares of the company PCB Bancorp. The company's current stock price is approximately $18.89. The consensus price target for the company's shares is around $22.51. The difference between the current price and the consensus forecast is approximately 19%. Let's look at the order table. It is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made in a given season by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis of the company's securities PCB Bancorp, information and reference system Guru.Markets, a decision is made. Open a buy trade at a price of $18.88. The order was opened due to the fact that the company has a fairly high valuation. The organization was assessed using the assessment method, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 20.52. Stop loss is set at 17.24. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss. In this case, the order is closed automatically based on the results of exchange trading on April 20th, 2025, or on the last working day before this date. Ticker WASH is a counterbalancing sell trade. A video on the balancing transaction will be or has already been published on the channel. In case of closing one of the orders, main or balancing, another order is closed at the actual price. Thank you all so much for watching this video and for using the information and reference system Guru Markets. You all truly are the best audience in the entire world.